Okay guys, in this video we're going to talk about what you do when the question is asking you for something else in this formula, okay? So the formula is written A equals, and that will help you find acceleration, but what if it's asking you to find force or mass? Well, we just need to get one of those things by itself. So if we want force by itself, we just need to get mass off of the bottom over there. Currently force is being divided by mass, so we have to undo that. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by the mass. Like so. That means that the mass is going to cancel out over here. No more mass. And so we're left with F net on the one side and mass times acceleration on the other. Now remember, when we write them next to each other like that, they're multiplied by each other. Okay. Now what if we need mass by itself? Well, what we're going to do to this one, which I'm going to leave right there, okay, what we're going to do to that one is we're going to divide both sides by the acceleration, okay? So if I have, I'm going to write it small here, F net equals m times a. We're going to divide both sides by that acceleration to get rid of it so that the a cancels out. We end up with F net divided by the acceleration. So it looks like that. So these are the other two ways that we can write Newton's second law and still be able to use it. Now let's take a look at example 1. While we're here, or I'm sorry, example 2. How much force is needed to give an 8,000 kilogram dump truck an acceleration of 4 meters per second squared? Well, remember, the first thing you have to do is write down the formula without anything in it. Oops, why does it do that? There we go. Okay, so F net equals m times a is the one we're going to be using here because it says how much force, okay? We're going to take our mass and multiply it by our acceleration. So that's the 8,000 kilograms for the mass and an acceleration of 4 meters per second squared. So that looks like this. Now, the biggest mistake students make is they try to square things when they're doing the calculation. You don't have to square anything. It's the seconds that are squared. That's part of the unit. Don't do any math with that. That's part of the unit, okay? So all we're going to be plugging into our calculator is 8,000 times 4, which is 32,000. Newtons is our answer for the newtons on the unit there. And there's another video that you can watch if you want to figure out how kilograms times meters per second squared gives you a Newton.